I remember when I was around 10 years old, that happy child with nothing to stop him. I was a wonderful kid, always with a smile on my face and looking forward to my childhood. I had no worries. Everything was going great until one day at school, things started to go from bad to worse. My difficulties in understanding the math teacher's explanations grew and grew over time, to the point of feeling really stupid to see that I was the only one in that situation. The problem is not the teacher's, it's yours, I kept telling myself. I reached such a point of frustration that I didn't know what to do, since asking my doubts to the teacher was of no use to me, because he only reminded me that I was bad at it and that he couldn't be all day solving my doubts. You don't know how much your situation at school can affect your personal life until you don't experience this feeling of hopelessness for yourself. That's when I decided to prove to myself and everyone else that I was just as capable as anyone to understand and overcome those difficulties, taking control of my own study techniques. I am Biel Garcia, and I want to share with you a different perspective on learning and show you how empowering and useful it can be to find your own way and method for studying. If you're feeling as I felt, remember that you are not alone. Sometimes teachers make you feel worse than better. And let me tell you something, they are not always right, and they won't help you every time you need it. So trust me when I say that it's very necessary to get to know yourself and make a huge effort in overcoming anything that worries you, that in this case are studies. In short, I am here to help you. As a first step and method, as I got really stressed and frustrated in class, I tried to study at home. Finding a quiet place in which I could feel more comfortable and relaxed helped me a lot to attempt to review the classwork and learn it at my own pace. Making my diagrams and notes and writing down the keywords of the topics made things easier and more dynamic to understand. If that didn't work, I moved into the last and second step. That was doing exactly the same process as the one before, but adding some new things that could work. When I had all my notes and diagrams made, I used to stand in front of my bed where I had all my toys, and I acted as if I was the teacher, and I explained the things to my toys. That helps a lot to interiorize all the important information and makes you feel more comfortable as you explain the different things in your own way, making it very personal. And like that, it was more simple to memorize. Let me be honest. I am not an expert and I am not saying that any of these methods will help you. But the main message of all this is that you don't have to ever give up if you're not absorbing the things you're doing in class, because that doesn't mean you're stupid. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. And trust me when I say that putting into practice any of the steps that I shared with you can help you to find your own way to overcome those difficulties. Because if I could, if that boy out there could, if that woman out there could, so can you. The only thing you need to make it happen is attitude and patience. Because remember, good results are achieved with effort.